My wife said, Dave, what does ADHD mean? I'm like, attention deficit. Hey, donuts.
You're good to go, Andrew.
Well, it's Tuesday night. It's MPG night. Last week, Naroke let the party know Bigglesworth had promised to keep his mother and Trunau safe if Naroke could find the location of the Hall of the Fire Giant King. The heroes agreed to help, but no one had any idea what to do next. The heroes eventually headed for the Frost Giant village of Skiergard after the snows had left. Along the way, they battled kobolds with a white dragon, where the kobolds were uncomplimentary towards Terity. Half-wit indeed. We know the little fellow is a full wit, especially with his jokes. Arriving near Skiergard, Von Aston was decided to cast fly and invisibility on himself and flew over part of the village and reported back to his comrades. Did he have anything worthwhile to say? Well, what do you reckon, Von Aston?
Hells to the yes.
Yes. And we're away with you sometime late in the afternoon, recognising that it is very cold up here, and without protection, you think that you could well suffer somewhat. And in a slight retcon, you would realise your camp is some 3 hours away, where you left the stealth duo of Dahlgren and Barrett.
I thought we just hung out on the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, I saw now before, but it should be 3 hours in a sense that otherwise two factors. One, you would have to have some serious cold protection, and secondly, you would find regular patrols will be intervening with your campsite.
Yeah, let's go back to camp. We've got to report to the dwarves.
Let's have a chat with our short-statured people of the dwarven nature.
Yes. Big of heart. Like seriously, it's enlarged.
Well, I assume you arrive back at camp. It's probably time to prepare your meals and start thinking about camping for the night. But I'm assuming Von Aston, who certainly knows the most about the camp, can then either enlighten everyone else, or some of the rest of you, I think, have already had the chat, can talk about ideas.
Using the rubbish from our rations, we create a reasonable model of the camp that we can discuss.
And this is what we discuss.
Right.
The building on the southwest. Blah, 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 blah.
So we have a montage
Oh,
of Von Aston talking to us, and we're all watching as he points to the model.
Dirty Dozen style.
I'm too young to understand that reference.
That's right.
160 seconds.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bit more like it. Yeah. So what were we? Because apparently we weren't talking to you last time, so I don't know anything of the plan at the moment. Okay. We just start lighting a few interesting places up and go full sabotage. Was what the thinking I thought was. Yep.
Well, do we do that, or do we creepily just take 1 or 2 patrols every now and then a few days later start tagging? Just to give them a warning that something's up.
Whittle them down a little bit.
I like the idea of taking out a few patrols and then just randomly putting Naroke's name throughout there.
No, not clean deaths. Not clean deaths, though. Like really gruesome stuff. We'll chop them up. We'll spread them out.
There's something wrong with.
Yeah. So maybe our cleric might need to sit down and give Dex a bit of a talking to.
What do you mean?
Cleric.
You could also do some other stuff. Get the dragon to pick up a couple of the giant bodies that we kill, and just fly.
I'm trying.
And drop them.
I'm trying to make sure the maximum amount of giants flee before we get there, so that we don't have to kill so many. So that's the right thing to do. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so how many do we think there are?
Yeah,
100.
like do we need
Wasn't
some
there
more
like a-
requests?
Wasn't there a stupid how many?
It's hundreds and
4 or
hundreds.
500s.
Holy fuck. Well,
My
that ain't
great
gonna
cave would
happen.
come
is
in
it?
handy.
So why don't we just take some C4 into those caves under the main camp and then blow it up?
Make a giant sinkhole. Swallow them all
Mm.
Do we have any C4?
up.
Well, listen, I came up with the idea to do it, so you come up with where we
I'm the
get-
ideas, man. You make it work.
Tease management.
That's right.
Fair. Fair. Make my ideas come to life.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, even if we do, what we were thinking before is more of a long-term solution. You know, poisoning food stocks. You know, destroying bits and pieces here and there. It'll be effective, but if there's
Chipping away at their
many,
morale.
but many hundreds of them, yeah.
Okay, is our first plan then to get into, like, wasn't that food or something up there? Was that food? All right.
So, on the map, we have, I think that's the kitchens. Sorry, no, that's not the kitchen.
I thought that was the
Okay.
kitchen.
Kitchen, yeah, kitchens, granary, like livestock area,
Yeah.
and grain place.
So why don't we just
Grain
make our
grinder.
first two targets these things up here? Oh, I can only do one arrow at a time, can I? So that one and that one.
Those
So we just
things.
we hop up. So we just hop up from down there, and then we destroy those things overnight, and then they just have to eat grain. Like, and then we wait about 15 months, and then that diet will be so restrictive that they'll riot.
Because I won't be able to shit. It'll be drowned up.
Or they'll shit too much because it's just grains.
Oh.
It's just
We'll weed out the celiacs amongst them.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so
and again we do it with C4 because we don't have a viable other thing.
I have Wand of Flaming Sphere, which means blah, blah, blah. It ignites flammable substances it touches and illuminates the same area as a torch would. So I can potentially start lighting a few places up like that
So
pretty damn quickly.
wait, it's as big as a torch. Why don't we just use a torch?
Because then I can move it.
Okay.
Would you want to be running around with the torch?
No, I want to make somebody else do that.
That's why you get paid the big bucks.
Oh, yeah. As he looks at the party money of 3 platinum, 1 gold, 2 silver.
Does anyone have oil?
Or in treasure?
I've got one.
Stuff like that.
Narika's 1 point flask of oil, if that helps.
Should our first thing be trying to locate where the giants keep their oil, maybe? And then we can use that as our own thing?
Well, that'd be the kitchens, wouldn't it?
Maybe.
So, what are we thinking in regards to delivery method of said flaming oil? Is it an invisible dragon flying?
Yeah, I would say dragon. Shit, yeah. Yep. And then it can breathe. Can it breathe? Or can it not breathe? This is in fire, that is. I know it can't breathe because it's dead, but...
So, zombie red dragon. It retains all its regular attacks. So let me see.
What about its
Invisible
irregular
dragon
ones?
scares the shit out of me.
Breath weapon. But I mean, that's assuming that there isn't a giant out there that can see invisible stuff.
I'm assuming a young red dragon has a 40-foot cone of fire. So that could, I believe that could work, but I will need a GM to weigh in on that.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Ice dragons aren't going to like fire. That's for sure.
I know you looked up before, Derek. I'm just not convinced those special type of abilities would be available as a zombie.
Oh, actually, that'd be a special attack, wouldn't it?
Yes. Like I could understand its claws and bite and tail slap or whatever else it's got.
Yeah.
Would be
No, it doesn't. That's what I found. None of the base creatures special attacks, and it is a special attack on PFSRD.
Bugger it. All right.
Yep.
All right, let's just strap some oil to it and kamikaze it into something then.
Well, no, don't
What?
waste this dragon.
Half an axe is not a sacrificial zombie flying dragon death thing.
That's a shame.
Just depends on how hardcore the Dragonborn is. Maybe he is. Why don't we open the silo door slightly and then put like a big bucket of water on top of it? So then when they open the door.
Hey, I think that might be Dave back.
I am back.
Or are petty jokes not part of the attack on the giants?
Right, it's got a bucket with some glue around it. So
Like some gold coins, and we'll glue them to the ground there.
I feel like I've missed something.
Not a lot.
Not really.
So we've realised that the dragon can't do all the work for us, and now we're sort of struggling to what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the livestock, are we all okay with slaughtering it, or are we thinking that that's not cool?
No, it's fine. I knew where they came from.
Von Aston, on the map, there's this bit up here. Do you know what that was?
No, I didn't get there. I basically covered that type of area.
Ah, cool.
Well, let's walk 3 hours back. You can do your fly, and then 3 hours back to camp, and
Well, it's night time, so effectively you're around the campfire talking. Then it'll be watch time.
Yeah. No, I don't straight away.
But that's true. You could go at night.
Preemptive.
Okay, Dex.
Good sneakers.
Oh, what am I doing?
Staying awake on watch.
Oh, I wish.
Smash.
3 hours away. It's all good.
Barrent.
Yeah, I had
Staying
a
awake
big walk
on
through
watch.
the snow during the day, so it was a bit of a struggle.
Sorry, fortitude, yeah?
Yes, please. Yep. Terity.
Well,
Loss.
Before I let Barrett drift across the river. Just sit down with Baron for a little bit. Just touch base with him again about his dwarven heritage. And what brought him to the Rivendell, and then on to Trunau.
Well, as I said last time, I got kicked out of my cave to by my mum and dad and sent on my way and thought I'd found some adventuring. It was kind of boring. Where they were, and looking for something a bit more exciting. It brought me to you lot. Well, some of you.
Where was home? I'm sorry, just jog my memory again.
North.
It was north.
Up north. Underground.
Was there a clan of dwarves, underground dwarves?
Large caves of underground. An entire civilization.
Oh, so it was a city. What was the city called?
It was the city under the mountain, up north.
Like a Welsh name.
Aye, it was. A surprising amount of crossover between Welsh and dwarves.
And did you have much trading with the underground folk?
No, we can't. We keep to ourselves. Although sometimes we do use all the gold and minerals that we find that we don't want to keep, and we trade for things like sunshine and rainbows and stuff that we can't use. Lollipops.
Doesn't sound like that boring a place if you got rainbows and unicorns and lollipops.
Yes, but when you need to buy them, it's a lot more difficult. A lot fewer of them.
How do you find the surface versus underground living?
It's a lot brighter. There's more dragons. Although we had some dragons. There's more... I'm finding that there's more giants down here. Small holes living underground.
And what is it? Just the recent going on with the giants that has your hatred burning up, or does it stem from somewhere else?
No, it's just the recent things. Honestly, I'll bash anyone I need to. Anyone that I need to. Anyone who's not got the mind of the people or the will of the people in their minds.
Did any other of your folk, maybe kin, also leave for the surface?
Some, but some don't come back. Actually, most don't come back. We once we've got a taste for the sunshine, which is quite nice. A bit warmer. Although in this cold, chilly place, it's not really my cup of tea, but it's fine.
It's definitely not a place I'd like to retire to.
No. Somewhere where with good friends and plenty of ale.
Where did your kin head to when they got to the surface?
I don't know. We don't tell each other where we're going. We just say we're leaving. Ma,
So
pack my things.
So would you recognise them? Any kin? If you
I like
come
to
across
think
them?
so. I like to think so,
Have you come across any?
but I haven't yet.
No.
I haven't yet. No.
Oh, excellent.
No, there's very few blood raging dwarves around.
Well, I wouldn't imagine you'd be a city or even a family full of them. I mean, you're the first I've come across.
Well, there you are.
You will leave a great tale for me to write for you.
I think at level 20 I get a tail.
Oh, okay.
But it would be fantastic. No, it's wings I get. I'm looking forward to that when I sprout my own.
That
I can fly with the dragons.
be
Wow.
awesome. A flying raging dwarf. CBDM come to life.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, I'll let you get some shut-eye. Thank you for sharing some more of your
Well, thank
tale.
you, Terry, for showing an interest in me.
Well done, T&B.
My pleasure.
Charity, let's see if you can stay awake.
I should get a bonus after all that, just saying.
You're going to be more tired, man.
That's right. It's a negative. You just managed to stay awake.
Oh, thank fuck.
Von Aston. No problems there. And Dahlgren.
Sorry.
No, it's all done. So you wake up, it's a new day. Now remember that it is quite cold. I guess I need to confirm, was Von Aston using his magical palatial mansion, and does it have protection from cold? And I'm not convinced it does.
It's an extra dimensional space sort of thing, isn't it?
We will adopt the party formation known as the dog pile.
Okay, so question. If you'll allow me to, I don't really want to have to redo spells, but if you allow me to cast my Endure Elements on everybody and instantly wipe out all my other level 1 spells, I can do that.
Well, that will certainly work. I mean, how long does it go for, though? Ash?
24 hours.
Oh, yep. Well, that will solve a number of issues.
Yeah, so it's creature touched. Yep. So I can do that to anybody as long as I have that many spells. So if I can do that, I'll just wipe out all my level 1 spells right now and cast that on everybody.
For everybody, it would be 6.
Yep, exactly. That's how many I have anyway. Yep.
Oh, yep.
So minus 50 and plus 140. Fahrenheit, that is. So is that... Will that do
Yeah, no,
it?
that's all good, Ash. Yep, absolutely happy with that.
All right, done.
Dahlgren Endure Elements on everyone.
Yep. I can, see if I can...
I mean, dare I ask, Dahlgren, I presume it's cold.
It ranges from very
Do you
cold
really?
to very hot, so
Okay.
It goes both ways.
okay, swings both ways.
It's a bitemporal spell. I like that.
Wow, that's a trendy name. All right, folks. Well, are you all going to trudge the 3 hours up the mountain to near the edge of Skiergard?
Probably should.
Yeah, I'd say yes.
Okay.
That is a question.
No, all good. I mean, I'm sure the sun is shining magnificently off Dahlgren.
Yeah, that's right. No, mine's not so shiny anymore. It's more sort of earthy and minerally now. Remember, I've got the dwarven plate, so it's not quite as gaudy as before. That's how I'm playing it anyway.
We should put some sacks over you so you don't look so.
Oh, I was thinking. No? Different kind of sex.
Oh dear.
Well, I should add, much to Dave B's chagrin, my Saturday crowd fought rust monsters, so 3 of them now have no armor.
Oh no!
Touche.
Yes.
Love it.
No. fate worse than character death.
Yeah.
Now, were we going to go to the same, like I'm on the map, I'm pointing to that same little bit just below the kitchen area, or did we want to try and circumnavigate to have a look at, like, from a higher point of view, or somewhere else to possibly sneak in, or...
Well, you can start there and then obviously say otherwise. I mean, the background is an attempt that someone did of a 3D variety of what the village would look like.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't quite cover all of it.
Unmute.
Uh,
But the
No.
intent is to like do lots of sabotage things today, correct? Or not correct?
Yes.
Well, yeah. Well, I think that's our best option. Sabotage, and do we do that in combination with taking out a patrol here and there, or what?
Can't
Yep.
hurt.
Because the more we piss them off, once they get wind of us, it's gonna get ugly real quick. So I guess the more we can whittle down, the better.
Yep.
And
Alrighty.
then we just send Terity in with a giant head suit, and bluff his way in, and get the information we need, and we'll be fine.
Dogger, my story hasn't come to an end yet. I don't believe I'll be following those.
You won't be doing that.
No, thank you.
All you need is belief, Charity.
I believe there's other things we can do than sacrifice a little old me.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
Dalgan comes up with an infallible plan and Terity shoots it down.
That's right. Fine,
So-
whatever.
What do we want to try and destroy first?
Well, what's going to have the most impact like I said, they're good ideas, but they'll have an effect in the longer term rather than the short.
Well,
Like food stocks and livestock and all that sort of stuff they're good ideas, but won't do much for us at the moment.
but if we go
Should
up,
we burn the shit out of
But-
things?
If we take out their food, for instance, a camp of 400 or 500 would go through any leftover food in a day or two.
Yep, you're right. Yep.
why don't we try and take a patrol out, but keep one alive and find out what we need, any questions we have, any information extra information,
Yeah.
and then we can go
You
from
can
there.
attempt to hold them again.
Yeah, I do like your hold monster.
Yeah, we could do that.
Having
So
said,
we seen. Sorry, go.
I was just going to say, having said that, the other spell was equally as good when you gave them a heart attack.
Yep.
All right. Well, Nroke, obviously, we're sort of here-ish, and that's the kitchen. So Nroke will start looking around. and
Kitchen's
try-
there.
Oh, what's that one then?
That is the it's the top one in the blurb. It's basically a
Got one in the book.
bunch of animal pens.
Can you cast your flaming light on that just to set that on fire? Consider we're here. Whoa.
That may help. Well, it's
Oh.
just that's the full bit that might be hidden under other things. So
Okay. I was just thinking, if we're able to find patrol. Oh, okay, so that goes right up. through there to the tower. Ah, and that's the thing into the mountain up there. Okay, this makes a bit more geographical, locational, sensical. I was just thinking if we could take a patrol out, not where we want to actually light some shit on fire, because we could try and find a patrol sort of anywhere along there, and then take it out, torture it. Dex can not only carve my name in its ass, but in their asses, but also flay their asses out. So he actually says Naroke in the snow with their dead body parts. That's twisted, but just the right level. But then we can come back past and set it on fire.
Why don't we aim to take that guard tower out?
Because it might not give us any extra information.
And I'm concerned about the wings.
No, that's there's only one dragon you can see at the moment, and it's red.
Yeah. Nice excuse, God. Don't trust you. Do we want to try and come up through this way then, or up and across to try and take out that way?
Well, that's what I was thinking, because that'd be a big diversion from everything up the left-hand side or the western side. We can get our arsonist fire on.
Yeah, good idea. We can take that out first. I couldn't see a plan by the mighty Naroke failing, so...
Yeah, he can. Yeah. All right, well, if we want to cruise across, I don't know, back down and then across, or on this one, back down and across. And if we do see any patrols, we can try and take them out on the way and do the torture tactics and all that stuff. And then
Sounds delightful.
And then hit
Let's do
it. Torture tactics.
Yeah, bit torture.
Naroke's got absolutely no love for these big bastards, so he's up for skinning them and wearing them. So Phantom Steed. Whoa.
He's yeah.
So I didn't need to walk the whole way.
Not mucking around.
None whatsoever.
He's just walking very slowly.
Well, let me get that one. That one. Nope, don't know how to do that. I should have asked Michael this question earlier. How do I get rid of the previous death markers, Michael?
Yep. So all you need to do is look at some fucking tutorials.
Yeah, I never do that.
I've got no idea, sorry. I got nothing. You trumped me on that one.
See, this is why Dave B doesn't use maps. You don't have to worry about this sort of shit. Anyway, there's obviously already blood there, so I'm just going to plonk you guys back on.
Or you just use different maps.
Yeah.
That is a good question, though. I've not come across that. My apologies.
God knows what I've done with the zombie dragon. I'll have to look for that again. I think I might have to create that as a separate character just so I don't have to go looking for the token all the time. I don't want that one in the meantime. I might just put that on. Oops. Twit. This is why Michael would say you should learn what to do. As I don't know, thankfully that picture is gone. Don't worry about that. Does that map still look okay to you guys? Hopefully the answer is yes.
I got a lot of black lines on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, actually it's not
No,
too
that-
bad if I zoom in.
The black lines should be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they're just very heavy.
Looks good.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how that could change. Michael will no doubt say read the tutorials, but there probably is something I can do for that too, I suspect. Only he'd tell me how.
What were you looking at?
Just the grid lines, there's probably something in the thing, but I won't do that just yet.
You want to change the colour or something?
Less pronounced, perhaps. But you guys can all make spot checks.
You just got to go into the unlock and then go into the grid that's up the top, and then you can change it to whatever colour you want. And or pronounced.
Or
What are we spotting?
We don't know.
No, I like that idea. Why didn't Andrew just tell us what we're spotting and save the roll?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, I haven't done a spot check. What do I roll?
Spot check. Ugh. Gross game.
Perception. It's perception.
Oh, perception. Okay.
Ah, yes, but yeah, okay. I realise why Michael did his throw up there. Well, look, at least a few of you, such as Barrett and Terity, spotted some frost giants where they are, but they have also spotted you. They, you would expect, or in fact, Von Aston, you would know, are one of the day patrols to frost giants that are walking along through the area. And so if you can roll initiative, you're both equally aware of each other.
Honest and yells, "Here is the great and mighty Narok."
Andrew, did you do a night's rest?
No, good point, Michael.
Fuck, gee.
Except for I think there's some things that have already been done, but there you go.
That's
That might refresh Dahlgren's spells, but he would be the only one that we know has used all his first level spells.
Is Von Aston still flying for 10 minutes? Cause...
No.
Okay.
No, I assume that has gone. Oh. I've got to look for something that Von Aston can use as his zombified red dragon. That makes sense.
Well, you had all week to come up with one token, and there's thousands of token apps out there. You could have just bloody made a Dracolich or something.
Yeah, that is a Dracolich. Yeah, well, that would
You're
make more
retired
sense.
now. You've got all the time in the world.
I'm retired. I feel like I've retired. I actually have to go back to work tomorrow, but I'm unable to log on to the system. So I will be sitting there, unable to contact IT because we have no mechanism of ringing an IT help desk, hoping someone else will lodge a request and work out while I just sit at my desk, I guess.
Don't forget to take a book.
Oh yeah, the
Just-
module would be helpful. Learn the module for...
Hey,
Gimme.
Awesome tutorials,
I
according to me.
used to just
What
move the
tutorial?
dragon token.
What'd you do, Copenhagen?
I used to move the dragon token just from map to map, but that obviously is somewhat more difficult. Anyway, Charity,
Yes, so I
you back
will...
there, you're out in the front.
No, yeah, I know you slipped up this time. It's bloody nice for a change. Okay, so I'm not targeting anyone. That's better. So, lads, what do you get when you cross a human, a gnome, a halfling, and a pair of dwarves?
Don't know.
I know.
Couple of dead frost giants. And
Oh,
Ooh.
pretty
you're right. That's a good one, that is.
Yeah, you sat on that one.
did. Oh, actually, I come up with it yesterday.
No.
And then I think I'll do a tactical maneuver.
You guys are going to be uninspired with Terity running away.
Not running away. What didn't even look like a run.
Wait, we're running away, are we?
No, Dex
Well,
Ramrod,
looks like
get in there.
Is there anywhere that I could hide here, like in the snow or something?
Well, you are small. I mean, you could bury yourself in the snow.
I'm having trouble moving my token because there's a giant Von Asden over everything.
What?
Are you
No.
struggling?
Oh, there we go. No, yeah, I got myself again. Yay. Now I look giant. Why have I got a giant shadow over me? That's a bit weird. Yeah, cool. And then hide in the snow, I guess.
Just bury yourself.
Scrooge McDuck my way in.
Okay, so what we've got is Terity runs and Dex hides.
Oh, and I'm having trouble moving
Von
my.
Assen's up the front.
I'm having trouble moving the turn on. Can you move it on for me? My program's pooping itself.
Oh, yep. Neroke.
Yeah.
Where can we go? There. And we're at half speed, correct?
Well, I was pondering that. Let's assume the answer is yes, given there aren't roads here and it is snowy.
Okay, so 15, so I can move 3 squares. 3. That's not close enough. Oh, it's just at the reach. Alright. So, I move. I can't do 3 attacks, but I can do 2. Okay. He's just going to take a couple of pot shots to try and get the attention of Frost Giant.
That's a hit and a hit. Now, would you get 2 hits if you've moved?
I thought you just lost 1 attack because I got 3 attacks.
No, you only get all your attacks if it's a full round.
Cool. All right. Well,
You
I'll
get
just take 1 then.
Yep.
Easy.
Okay, Light Forge.
I am double moving, so I'll 4 up to there.
Okay.
Sorry, I've just. Oh no!
It'll cost
Press
you
the wrong
double to move. Dahlgren has charged out in front. Narok went sideways and shot an arrow. Terity's run off behind the dragon, and Dex has disappeared.
That's okay. I'm just having a quick look at my thing. To level. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to cast Pyrotechnic Eruption on Frost Giant 2. It does one. It just does. It does 1d6 points of damage per cast level. So is that 3? Or
Hopefully it'll tell you what your caster level is, which is not obviously the spell level, but
yes.
it's either your level or it's something less than that.
Cast level. Juju. No, I found this out the other week and I've lost it.
Level 3. I don't know. I mean, without looking up Blood Rager.
That's all right. What I'll do is I'll move and I'll figure that out for next turn. So,
No, it's all good. I think it's probably in the Blood Rager book or wherever the notes are, just saying when you cast, do you cast at the level of your Blood Rager, or is it a reduced level, like half or something?
yeah, I'll figure that out. What my caster level is. Per cast level. Yeah, okay. I'll figure that out. But I'll just double move and continue on.
Okay. Von Aston.
Tells the what's his name, the dragon, to get in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Goes to there, and yeah, why the hell not? Let's try it again. You guessed it. Our big friend.
Oh, Phantasmal Killer.
Hang on.
But who are you casting it on, Von Aston?
Frosty one.
Well, that says the Frost Giant was successful, so that would tell me they passed.
Then they take 3d6 points of damage.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Done. Frost Giant. One. Well, what's he going to do? He is probably going to say something like, "These little people, we will squash them." And he is going to hurl something at the closest dwarf, being Dahlgren. Which is not a critical hit. But nevertheless, the rock does do some damage to you, Dahlgren.
Ow. You die for that.
And the next one decides that this is good sport and fires at the other approaching dwarf, being Barrent, but misses.
It's too quick for you.
Yeah, it probably needs a 20. Terity.
Well, it seems like my tactic has worked, and it wasn't a run, it was just a fast walk to get behind the dragon. I'll reach out. Here's a cutie little boy. As I fondle Baron's beard and displacement.
On who?
On the Baron, the man's
Baron.
beard.
I thought you were just doing the fondle, and then you were going to do displacement separately. But that's,
yeah, on myself. Here's a cutie little, and then I'd cast displacement on myself.
With someone else.
Dex.
I'll silently Bugs Bunny through the snow.
Yeah. Well, that's certainly the case for you as you move your snow bunker along. Maroke.
You'll just fling some arrows. Bottom.
So what's that? It's a hit
Hit.
and a critical hit.
Cool.
Crikey.
Drop. Drop. And drop.
Wow, it's
Could have been better. But better than a kick in the face.
just serious damage. Dahlgren.
All right. Oh, don't move the whole map, you goose. Double moving.
Barrent.
All right, now that I've looked it up, I'm going to cast, Pyrotechnic Eruption on Frost Giant 2, which does 10d6, but with a reflex save for half damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, now I have to remember. 10. And every turn, it does half the amount of die of d6 damage, and expires when it would deal no damage.
Gotcha. We got 20 for its reflex save.
So that's good. Is that good?
One would think so.
Not a natural 20.
It's 20.
But it's got 20. So your DC probably not more than 20.
What's your caster level?
It says my cast level is the equal to my class level.
Just 10.
So that'd be 10.
Yeah.
So that'd be 10. And then your primary attribute. So it'd be at least 21 then. Because it's 10 plus
It's
10,
10 plus the
to the
spell
cast
level.
and then plus.
Yeah, so it's not your cast level, it's 10 plus the spell level.
Yeah, you're right.
plus your-
Sorry.
So I think Von Aston,
Yeah.
yours was 20 for that last save.
Yeah.
If it's a spell level, then it would only be. It's only a level 3 spell.
Yeah, so
So
that's a
14.
pump.
Yeah. So it takes 20.
So it takes 20. Okay. But in fact, it's obviously going to take more than that. Because I presume it is a subtype fire.
Even better. Well, it follows it. The pyrotechnic eruption follows the target, even if the target teleports.
Wow, even if it teleports.
Yeah.
Well, this giant won't be teleporting, I suspect, but yes. That is difficult. Okay, is that your go, Mr. Barrent?
That will be my turn, yes.
Okay, Von Aston.
Dragon charge him. Wait, he can. Bum, 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 bum.
Is that more than the 40, though? So it can't
Well,
move a
move
double
60.
move. It can only move a single
Well,
move. It's charges that it gets to hit at the end of its move.
He's flying.
Yeah, that's right. It's just
the last one he went up in the air, and then he's
Yeah,
going
yeah,
down
yeah.
into the attack.
what's its fly speed?
60.
Oh, okay. Yep. It can just do that single move, and yes, because it's charged, it gets to hit at the end of that.
Yep.
Though that will mean, if it's going right up to it, that the giant would get an attack of opportunity at it. One,
It's AC 16.
which means it's really only going to miss on a 1, which it didn't get.
Okay.
So it did 22 points of damage.
81 minus 22, 61, 59 remaining. And I rolled a fantastic 20.
As in a natural 20?
No,
One
a
natural
3 and a very unnatural 20.
Natural 20. Well, so that will be a miss.
Yeah. No worries. Now, Von Aston. Now that he's tied. Not him. Him. Now that he's tied up. Come on, Arnold, buddy. Don't let me down.
So that would tell me that the giant, it would consider it's a failure because your DC for that spell is in fact 23.
93.
It must be a higher level spell.
It is.
And that is on number 2, who is now held. I wonder whether there's
Paralyzed.
entangled, helpless. I wonder if
Apply.
I can- Oh, you've applied it already. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Well, I can take the helpless off number 1 because that's not the one I wanted to do that to in any event. Okay. Frost Giant 1. Well, it will naturally continue attacking the giant then with everything it has. So I think that's 2 hits, so it does... It does 43 points of damage.
No.
And that one is going to do nothing, and we're back to Terity.
Baron, you know Dogran's up there by
Aye.
himself.
Aye.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, I probably should have walked up a little bit to him, but I've only got half move, right?
Yep.
We're in difficult terrain.
Yes.
Oops.
He moves 30.
Just move back there. Dahlgren. I think. Oh, where'd it go? So range. 10, 15, 20, 25.
You've lost track of Dex, though, Terity.
No,
The only
but-
thing that was is that you saw a mound of snow and you thought it was somewhere else, and now it appears to be closer to the giants.
He's leaving footprints. He ain't no Narok. Alright, so let's do Contagious Seal. So yeah, Dahlgren, when it's your turn, pass it
Aye.
on to someone else.
I will do.
Dex.
I'm going to assume that I'm still hidden and just sort of move up to there, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Well, yes, one giant you would notice has stopped moving, and the other one seems to be engaged with this zombified dragon, with no doubt winning Dahlgren approaching.
I'm I'm laying in wait.
Rogue.
Narok will do what Narok always does. Throw some arrows and pray they hit. If you
Hit,
want
hit,
them,
and
definitely.
miss.
Alright, so 1 chippy, 2 chippy. That's a bit better.
Nice.
Dahlgren.
Right. Dahlgren's moving up 2. And he is targeting Frost Giant 1
Yep.
with Heartspit. He's going to spear him good. Maybe. Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's a miss.
Oh, you bitch. That was nearly an 11.
Baron. Do you want to do your damage on the giant first?
Sure do.
Does it get a save again, or once it's saved, it's just half every time now?
It does not say. It does not say. It just is. It just says each reach round the damage dealt is reduced to half as many d6. No. And then it only just talks about. Oh no! Sorry, there we are. Surrounds the target for the duration of the spell, forcing the creature to attempt a new save each round.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm pretty certain that if it's paralysed, it should automatically fail, though I seem to remember that you could still have a pass. But given it can't move, I can't see how it can. So that would be that amount of damage on it.
Okay.
Okay, yes.
And I'll
Continues to burn a bit.
1, 2, 3. That will be my move. I'm
Well,
slowly
that's
getting to him.
Yeah. Did you wish to do your Dragoni first?
I'm going to.
It would still be attacking, I would imagine. It would still have a hit.
Yep. Yep. I'm going to try and do this and cast Repair Undead.
Ooh. Do you have to touch it?
Oh crap! Yes, I do. Can't do that. Alrighty. My dragon might die here. No. My sad face.
It's all right. We'll give you a giant to
Oh, sorry
reanimate.
guys. I should have passed on Contagious Zeal to Dex.
Old Dixie.
Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Yep.
It's a band from before any of you were born, I imagine.
I know who they are.
Said with disdain.
So Dex, on your turn, could you do the same? Please. Dex?
So,
Maybe.
Do
think,
it, you fucking little bastard.
Maybe I'll just eat all that contagion.
Now, Von Aston, did you cast Repair Undead from there? You could, or you've...
I couldn't. It's
No,
a touch
okay.
spell.
Yep, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you're considering...
So I think I'm actually... Yeah, so I think I'm actually just not really going to do much. Just because I think I've held the monster, so I'll pass it.
Okay, I was going to say Territy's shoulder is there to cry on if necessary.
He's
Terry
still
usually
contagious.
gives a reach around.
But it's too cold. If you cry, it will turn to icicles and stick to my shoulders. They're not
Right.
like little salt blocks.
I think that is the end of the dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's-
It was on like
Oh.
6 hit points left.
You let the dragon die.
Dolgren, does 23 hit you?
Sorry, does 23?
Yep.
No.
No, I didn't think that was going to be the case. Charity.
Alright. In my speedy movement, I'll move to there. Then I'll move another 10. And that's my double move.
Okay. Dex.
Well. Not many good choices here, so I'll
So that one
move.
is held and frozen and in a pyrotechnic spell.
Ah, so I should probably try and help Dolgren, but
And that one is fighting Dolgren.
I'll double move as stealthy as I can, all the way to there.
Well, if you'd like to make a stealth roll.
Love to.
I would think that you appear to be successful. Narok.
He's going to try to throw 3 flame arrows this time.
Ooh.
'Cause,
Now, how did they become flame?
the flame oil that's in the hang on, let me a second.
Do you have to apply it, like to go, or is it when you pull it out, it's a bit like Hawkeye, you just dial it up and it comes out flaming?
As far as I know, it's a flame oil that you prepare your arrows with, and they, on firing, I assumed they would be on fire. I will look into it next time. So I'll just throw 3 normal for the moment
Yep.
then.
Three hits.
Ooh.
Okay. Dolgan.
Alright. Come on, let's do this.
It's a hit.
Aye.
And you have killed it with its, I think it had about 7 hit points.
Ha ha ha. Alright.
You got about 30 seconds to tie the other one up.
Barrent, do you want to do, I'll do the
We can
save.
just tie him up, can't we?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, except for, sorry, he doesn't get a save because he's done.
I hope I don't kill him.
Can I stab him a little bit?
Tenderizing.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get close enough. But that'll do me. Oh, actually, I can double move, can't I?
Okay. I mean, this giant can't even scream. He's held. Roasting away.
I go, let's just tie him up. Let's just tie him up.
And all that comes out is, let's keep frying him up. Fry him up.
Roger that.
Charity.
I was so close to getting to that one. 5, 10, 15, 20. That's my double move.
Dex.
Yeah, I'll 1, 2, and then have a stab.
Well, it's immobile, so you will get a sneak attack if you
Wait.
choose.
Yeah, no, I'll choose to sneak attack, sure.
We want it alive.
Mhm.
Are you invisible? Can I see you? Do I even know you're doing this?
Listen, when the blood rage is going,
Okay. Heroic.
Hang on. Dex, are you passing contagious zeal off on anyone? It's probably not needed, but still.
yeah, I'll give it to
Thanks, mate. That's
who hasn't
nice.
had it. Who hasn't had it?
Terity hasn't.
Okay, I'll give it to Terity.
So am I watching the guys, the party tie the giant up, or?
Well, you've sort of noticed there's been someone doing damage to it, and it's still burning because there is this pyrotechnic eruption around it.
5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15. He's just going to double move.
Sorry, I was away from the computer. Coming back.
Dahlgren.
Yeah. Oh, we're supposed to be taking it alive, aren't we? All right.
Or where?
Yeah, and if I hit it, I might kill it. Okay. So has anybody? So it's held, isn't it? Like paralyzed.
It is. Yes, that's
Okay.
right.
So I'm gonna put away the spear, and basically just jump on. Basically jump on one of its legs or something like that in an attempt to sort of drag
So
it down.
Goldwyn, at the moment, though, there is a pyrotechnic eruption around it.
Ah, well, then I shall wait to do that. All right. Well, I mean, I can't do anything about that. So, and I'm sure shit ain't going to heal it. So, I shall wait and see what happens. Baron's in charge of that one.
Indeed. Baron.
Terrible
on
choice.
you.
Terrible choice. How? I mean, how can I do it? I take a 5-foot step. How do I do non-lethal damage? Or is it just a guess?
It's -4 to hit. And you still have to get through its armor. And I think then it is just non-lethal. But how you apply that in the game, there is subdual damage column I can apply it to.
But won't the flames do?
Oh, that's
death
true. You still have
damage
to
to it?
you still have to
They'll
do the
do-
flames.
They'll do
They-
real damage, which is why I didn't grab its leg.
Yes. So it's still got one more
One more dice.
dice, yes.
Oh,
Which I assume always means 1, and even that it's still only going to be 1. Yep. Okay.
still alive?
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Okay, so if I put a -4 to hit,
Yep.
no, -4. How do I? -4. There we are.
Ooh.
Oh, it tried to confirm that.
So that's a hit, but a non-confirmed critical. So I think you do the. I was going to say you could unselect it and do the damage, and I'll add it in. I'll just have to note what it's on at the moment and put it in the subdual.
Okay. Are they both hits or are they?
Yeah. No, you've got 2 hits. Just wasn't a critical.
That's fine.
Oh, yep. I've got that 12. Okay. Yep.
And now I roll well when I don't need to.
Okay. Well, it is. It's still there, Baron. It hasn't.
Good.
I mean, obviously, it can't really do it. It's not like it can say it surrenders or anything because it's held on Aston.
How about we tie the dude up instead of killing him since we want information?
Oh, I thought we were doing the torture part.
Now, how long did Hold Monster go for, Derek?
I put a second. It was 10 rounds. I put a second
Right.
one on it. It'll go to like round 12, 13, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. Charity. Quick kill for you.
Oh, absolutely. I'm stepping up. There's obviously a 10-foot move. And then swinging at his wherever I can reach, but I'm flipping the blade to its side.
So you'll slice through its tendons instead.
With the flat edge of my sword. Sure. That's, how you imagine it, then on you. There we go. Nat 20. Come on, baby.
That's a hit.
Oh, lovely. Fill by wrath. Unconscious.
Yeah, but I think I have to adjust that back to that, add it to the subdual side. Although, what does that tell me when it goes purple?
It means he's unconscious.
Yes, so he is held but unconscious.
Yep. Now let's bound and gag him.
Yeah, it's sort of more your thing, Charity, so have at it.
Oh.
What are you saying about Charity?
I think that was implied.
I kind of bow down in this situation to Narok. Most things that I'm tying to, it's not to fully restrain them. and if they break loose, won't kill us. Whereas this one, hey, so, right, sure. Are we out of bullet time, Andrew?
Yes.
I step away towards.
Galumph, galumph.
And I go over here because Narok said we kill these guys, then we use our urine to mark Narok's name in the snow. So I might need help. I start peeing with the N and probably get halfway around the O or A. N-A, and see if anyone else wants to finish it.
Rope check would be survival check in regards to the knots and stuff, correct?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, you've smashed that, right?
Not him up. Have a look around. Is there any point trying to drag him off the path in which was being walked to interrogate later, or just sort of stay here and wait till he comes to and such?
That is up to you, but Narok, you would expect with your survival skills, this is a familiar path that patrols walk.
That's what I thought. Suggest to the group that we try and drag him slightly off the path and then cover the drag marks. So we can take our time because, this looks like a very common walkway for patrols to come through.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
yep, good idea.
Roger.
We sort of drag up this direction, maybe. Assuming there'll be some form of strength checking that will need to happen.
Look, if you want to, I'll just assume you guys can just drag him off. You won't need a strength check. You're obviously all helping. You can, so you drag the frost giant you have subdued off.
Cool.
You've still got a few rounds where he's paralyzed anyway. But in any event, he's subdued. He's unconscious, and he won't recover. What's he got? He's got probably, he's going to be unconscious for most of the day.
Unless we wake him up.
So I can say you were all over here somewhere. If you have, dragged him.
How private do we want it to be? Because I can cast Private Sanctum, which blocks all sound.
No one will hear him scream.
That's
Yeah, well,
Pretty much.
we should be would be around the corner at least, so people walking past wouldn't see the dark foggy mass. That is the private sanctum.
Yep.
So that makes a lot of sense. Probably a good concept
Tink.
because we can see out.
Dex, get your ass in there.
Oh, what am I doing? Where am I?
Dex. Get in the sanctum. Okay, we're safe now.
all right. Yep.
Now I guess we wait till he wakes up, unless someone heals him a little.
So, yes. Well,
No.
someone could anyone could make a heal check who has heal.
Yep. Whereas
Dahlgren, he's going to be out for 21 more hours unless you get healing. And you guys are probably at this point, you're probably, well, obviously you're 3 hours from your base roughly, and you've got maybe 5 hours of daylight, maybe 6.
Do we want to
As
make
long
it
as Dahlgren
camp here?
rests, he can cast Endure Elements on us.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah, okay. That's right. I'll just keep doing that
And
as long as we need it.
and we've got this sanctum for 24 hours right now. So we can work around it, I think.
Narok will go
No, I
to
won't do that.
sort of overwatch, look out for us on the cliff tops, just in case. For patrols to make sure
Mm.
that we've got some form of long distance recon.
Yes.
And God, I did just check into it. The oil of flame, oil of flame arrow, it just works like the spell. So when they're fired, they activate. So
Oh, awesome. Okay. Yep. No, that sounds great.
So and one vial treats 50 arrows. So I've just adjusted that in my inventory and gotten rid of one of the oil of flame arrows, so I can then count them down.
Okay. So you know which you've got some that are, and then you know the ones that if you want to use normal ones.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, if you're going to wait for this giant to come up, we can just go through. You've got the private sanctum set up. It's you can wait till closer to night time, though. At a point, Narok, I mean, look, you'll spot the giants coming along.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 frost giants on patrol. They are attracted to the dead giant's body that is there near where they are. They notice the drag marks of the giant that heads off in your direction, and they start moving towards the black mass.
Go and get the black mass.
What would you like to do?
I would
Roughly
like
in terms of the black mass. And they're obviously following the drag mark.
I'll fire an arrow to land sort of inside at the edge of the black mass, but just on the inside, hoping I don't hit anybody.
You'll fire into an area you can't see. Yeah, no, fair enough. Is it a flame arrow?
Nah, just the normal one.
Is it? It's not one of like slaying a particular type, like a gnome slaying arrow or a halfling slaying arrow.
No, I actually left them back in true now because I wasn't too sure. Like there was the kobold ones, there were the gnome ones, there were the dwarf ones. I forgot. I'm really sorry. I will bring them next time though.
All right. Well, make a roll. All right. Let's see.
All right.
Well, look, for the rest of you, you notice this arrow appears. I mean, I think you can reasonably assume it's from Narok. I think we can reasonably assume that that's some form of signal from Narok while you're in there. You know he's up on watch. You know it's one of his arrows, and it's appeared just inside your dark area.
Ooh.
Now, I'm correct in assuming you can see out of this, Derek. Is that right for Von Aston, the spell he's cast?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, well, you can see the giants you can see, and you note they would appear to be following the drag marks. We can go into bullet time if you want. They're obviously not moving fast. Depending upon whether you're going to do something to initiate an attack or whether you're just going to chat. Sorry?
What time of the day is it?
You would think you have 3 to 4 hours of light left. Maybe as little as 2.
Let's do that. that.
So, Dex, do you want to go invisible and go and kill them?
Oh, I can attack them. I don't know about kill them, man. I'm not amazing. I'm no Naroke, but I'll give it a go.
Mm-hmm.
So Narok will cast Gravity Bow. Hang on. Oh, that's preparation, you dumb fuck. Dupe. Get that.
And remember, it's going to take me a while to run over there, so, you know, I might not be invisible for too long.
Narok. Oh, go.
Sorry, I just want to check how much time has passed.
It's a couple of hours.
Okay.
Is it windy? Would that have hid the tracks?
Well, I think it's a large, heavy giant that's been dragged through. I guess it's possible they could get close, but the closer they get, the anomaly of darkness the dark cloud may alert them. But the other thing is they may not really know what the hell that is.
How about we let them get close, then we snot them, move them in, and then we disturb the snow. Well, we hide the snow tracks after.
Yep.
So we do a big ambush at them when they get close.
So at this point, Narok will fire.
Okay, well let's
he can't
roll
get his
initiative then.
preparation. So
We really need telepathic communication to Narok.
Yeah, we don't have a competent cleric, and then it's going to happen.
There is a wizard spell like messenger or message or something.
Message. Yeah.
yeah, the sending and message spell and telepathic comms works, which would be good.
We got Narok, Von Aston, Terity, Dex. We are just waiting on Dahlgren and Parent for initiative, please.
Meh.
For level 0. Ooh.
Excellent.
Go the
Tried so
dwarves.
hard.
Narok,
Get out there.
let's fire one arrow, and then we will start with Von Aston. So that's effectively your surprise. It's a hit.
I'll take that.
Now, sorry, was this a fire arrow?
No, this is just because I cast Gravity Bow, so that was just a normal arrow because I didn't really want them to possibly see.
No, all good. So, sorry, it won't be Dex. We'll now go back to the start of the round. Von Aston, you've no doubt heard the giant surprised as he's been hit by an arrow. Again, you assume it's Narok's. What would you like to do?
Upgrading visibility on Dex. Go get him, Tiger. And I'm probably going to move to there and then turn.
Charity.
I'm going to attempt to inspire. Hey, knock knock.
Yeah, it was out.
What's wrong? Wait, who's there?
A bunch of giant killing people.
Bunch of giant killing people who?
That was more funny when I practiced it in my head. Yes.
Oh, it's alright.
I'm still inspired.
Go.
It's the way he said it. It's the way he said it. It was funny.
All right. He'll take 3. normal. Ooh,
Oi, hello.
Oh,
not shabby. Not shabby. Could have been better.
It could have.
you could have missed 3 times though.
This is point.
That's right.
So I'm invisible now.
You
Yeah,
are.
Yes, in fact,
Who said that?
here we go.
I run as fast as
Currently
I can
invisible.
towards them. One.
Noting you're in difficult terrain.
Yeah. So that's as far as I can go. But I do it stealthily as well because I've got speed stealth stuff. So I'll use that.
Okay. Yep.
All right. So can I move out of this? We're in like a hut thing, aren't we? Like
I
with
think it's just
physical
out of the
walls and stuff, or can I
An amorphous blob of blackish walls
Okay.
is what we're in. You
All
can
right.
walk through any point of them.
Oh, okay. Yep, that's exactly what I want to know. Thank you. All right, moving to there. Wah! Die, scum!
All right. I'll just head over with Dolgren. And, I'll stop there with him.
Okay. So that is the one that is with you. So we go to that one. And it will no doubt say, "Fucking dwarfs, kill them."
It's a bit rude.
This one will.
Sorry, are they doing their will save?
Good
DC
guess.
16
No,
will
thank you
save.
for reminding me. Yes.
You tell them.
I will. Look at my nails, my nails.
Exactly. In fact, that one has failed, and I will just do the other one. For convenience.
Was that
That one
3?
didn't fail.
So 3 failed.
It's number 4 who in fact failed.
Number 4 failed for only 2 rounds.
Okay. Okay, so it will get in fact -4 then
It will.
on its attack against Dahlgren. Have I selected Dahlgren? No, not yet. Oh, because it's 3's go. Yes, fair enough. So it will attack you, Baron. It will only get 1 attack. Neg that back out. That would be a hit. It's hopeless. 20 damage. Obviously, some of it is resisted. So next one, and it's -4, does its attack on Dahlgren. And that is a miss and a miss, courtesy of the toenails. Von Aston.
I was multitasking poorly. Yeah, let's just out of nowhere with no warning. These dark purple items come flying out directly at him.
Wow. Yeah. So taking some damage. Terity.
Alright. 10, 15, 20.
Narok.
I think Narok will use some fire arrows this time. So Roll to hit. Or hit, miss, I'm assuming.
Yep.
So
2 hits, 1 miss.
I'll do normal damage first, and then 2 lots of the flame. Oh, wow. Oh, it's alright.
Because it's untyped,
Ow.
I will need to do the extra damage they'll take because it's fire, which was what at number 3. Yep. Okay. Thanks, Dex.
Full attack.
Yep. Obviously, you're sneak attacking, I presume.
Yeah, yep.
Ooh. Oh.
Whoa.
What is a that is a hit and a critical hit.
Sweet.
Well,
And
Good roll on that too.
Oh,
Jeez.
Yeah, you know,
damn, I'm
Just-
basically missed the giant.
just carved out his kidney. Well
He's
done.
still got that look of surprise on his face. Is that what?
Absolutely.
You did. Yep. All right. All right. Let's go for Frost Giant 4. Do.
It's a hit.
All right. Does that work?
Yep.
It did work.
It has.
Beautiful. All right. Yep, that'll do me for the moment.
Barrent.
All right.
Now,
Does that still
dare I
count as a
say, that's right. Yep, that will be an attack of opportunity because it's effectively
Doesn't.
10 feet.
Count as a 5-foot step.
So
Fine.
I will
You know what? No, it's fine.
No?
It's fine. I'm gonna enlarge.
Ah,
So I'm going to, yep, and I'm gonna swing at him. Oh God, just got rid of my character sheet. I'm immediately going to set my shit on fire because I'm unhappy with this guy. And well, at least one hit. I hope at least one hit.
yes. Well, yes, that's true. One hit. Sadly, the other one is an automatic miss.
That's fine. Oh, that's disappointing. Ah, well. Can't be helped.
11, and it's already got the vulnerabilities. Excellent. Yep, so that's all done. That one can't do anything. This one is going to hit you back then, Barrent.
Go on, you pansy.
A miss and one hit. Partially resisted does that. Okay. Von Aston.
Von Aston's going to move out to about there.
He's out of his protective cocoon.
Out of my shell. And I'm going to continue to double move up to there. And that will be my turn.
Terity.
I will cast.
Ooh.
I don't have.
On yourself. Is that all good? Yeah?
Yeah.
You're oak.
He'll throw some arrows from where he is, but he'll just do the normal style. Hit, no miss.
That's 3 hits.
Oh, Snaposaurus Rex. Awesome. First arrow damage. Second arrow damage. Third arrow damage. And
Yeah.
footstep because he can. And combat tracker is passed.
Okay. Dex.
Someone on top of me. Where am I?
You are here. Oh, that's Von Aston. Apologies. Good point. Even I can't see you.
Do we just all look alike to you?
Is Von Asden on top of me?
No, I don't think so. No, sorry, he is. Yes. In fact, Von Aston,
Okay.
you could move there, so I'm going to put you here.
1, 2, 3, 4. So I double move over to there. Yay!
Yeah.
All right.
It's a hit.
Oi. Oh.
Wow, big hit from Dahlgren. Baron.
All right. Well, I'll take my swings. Oh, God.
It's a miss and a hit.
Oh, at least one. And
What are you
then-
doing, Baron?
Oh, I'm rolling freaking ones, apparently.
And you have killed it.
Oh, okay. Then I was going to get my shield to bite it, but guess
No,
that's
it ran out of after all the action on it. It only had about 11 hit points.
very good. Finally, no one stole my kill.
Well, it's down.
And I'm trotting up to this one and casting Animate Dead on it.
Okay.
Can you ask it 5 questions?
Yeah, that's right. Not speak with. Just
Let me.
I don't know what it has to say. Come here, Baron.
Oh, thank you. I feel much better now.
I can't move him.
Yeah, I wonder what I'd have to do to let you move him. Possibly because he's just an extra creature anyway. I will, yeah. I mean, it's obviously that's the problem is then creating as a character when they would die with regularity.
I can create him as a character, and I just have control of him, so I can move him. But I can then have it almost coded up.
But I guess the thing is, if it dies, I mean, ultimately, summoned creatures and the like are separate creatures that you have to command, but they're not. You don't move them as such. You know, it's always a judgment call. Does the creature hear you? Does it do what you want?
So if you want him to be able to move the token, you've got to share the character sheet with him. So the NPC sheet, you just open it up and left click and drag to his portrait, the top right button.
And that will be that particular one, not every like that. Does that mean you can now move it?
Yeah. Let's see. No. But if I create I'll call it a dummy zombie creature, then each time I raise one, I can just use that for it and just tweak the numbers based on that.
Well, that's true, yes.
I think that'll be the easiest way to do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
but it can stay there at the moment.
Hey, Narek,
You.
would you be interested in trying to hide our tracks?
I said I was trying to do it last time, but I don't.
Oh, sorry, Narok, then I have missed that.
Oh no, that's fine.
It's not fun.
I didn't-
It's
I
ridiculous.
didn't do any stealth, but it's going to be a bit hard with all the blood and the snow.
Why don't we cut the heads off the two that are dead and get the zombie one to carry it back to the...
Well, you've got 3 dead ones now. Oh, yeah, sorry, you've got a live one. Yep, sorry, Dex, you're right.
So the zombie one can carry the 2 heads into their camp. That'd be...
We could actually use that as terror tactics
It would be a method.
It's a novel one.
Message.
Yeah.
because we could set it on
Like a lot
fire.
to warfare, yeah.
Set it on fire and have it walk into buildings.
Actually, that's not a bad idea at all.
No, my wonderful zombie.
Like this.
That's all right. We'll get you another one.
You'll get another one. Yeah.
and then we'll get you
just-
another one. And then we'll get you another one.
We've literally got this one that's captured that we're going to ask questions of. You can...
Yeah, we can Trojan horse this motherfucker and put him on fire, and then
That's a great idea. I like it.
Terry can infect him with something.
It only affects live living creatures.
Ah.
My rash. Oh, you're talking about something else?
But, we could, cover it in poison and have it dive into the grain, or,
Yeah. Or just wander in and set fire to things.
That too. That'd be a bit simple, yeah.
Yeah,
Keep it simple.
Narok has a good idea every now and then.
that's good.
Brilliant.
It's a shame you can't do multiple zombies because we could ride them like horses in there, and there's
That would be
You
cool.
could be like the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse.
Yeah.
Fighting zombie ice giants.
That would be
I mean, I would say the module doesn't consider that as an option, but
It's up to the DM to figure it out.
it's,
Yeah.
Yep.
See, I hear God's pretty rad.
Yeah.
I can hear Michael now. You had all week to consider this. You should have realised this would be an option.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
Riding-
I wouldn't go there.
Riding
So
zombies.
far out of left
I
field.
love it.
Well, I mean, if we missed the opportunity to ride a zombie dragon, I feel like I feel like a zombie ice giant isn't the preferable mode of transport.
I still don't think we should go head to head with a army of 400
No.
400 giants. Although it would look really cool for a few minutes.
until our bodies were
Mangled and
mangled, beyond recognition.
so what information did we get out of this live one?
Well, it's unconscious.
It's still
We haven't yet,
unconscious.
yeah, because we started getting attacked.
Yeah, it was going to be unconscious for 20 odd hours, and
Oh,
you've only had a couple of hours really since the last attack, 2 to 3. So it's
Well, I'll heal it,
sounds like a brain injury.
but I'll wait till everyone's around to help.
What's a concussion like for an ice giant?
Not good, I guess.
Yeah. hmm
Well, we did mess it up pretty good.
Yeah.
Well, somebody can always try and wake it up, and I'll just be sitting there with my
Yep.
spear waiting to run it through. If it gets uppity.
And then
Is it
Von
awake?
Aston can just fix it, right?
That's right.
Does it wake up, Andrew?
I think it is. Yeah. Well, okay. Well, what's that heal check there? That's. Oh,
Right, there you go. That'll do it. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Well, it's awake. I mean, it's feeling groggy. It's bound. It's bound quite well. It starts mouthing off in Giant. Who can speak Giant? I think
Myself and
X.
yeah, Dexy McDex. I look in, I get right in its face and I say, "Who does number 2 work for?"
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Tell that
very,
to his boss.
very helpful.
Well, you Terry, make your intimidation roll.
We bring out our model of their camp made of wrappers and tins.
Right. Where is the gold? Tell us now.
Can I buy a nat 20, Andrew?
Not quite, but it shakes a bit and says, "I work for the Hesea. Do you have knowledge?"
I've got them all.
He's probably right.
I do. I get them all.
Literally.
Look, I think. Well, okay. Let's run with knowledge nobility. There you go, Michael.
Cool.
All right. Well, you would know that that a Hesea is a title, like a frost giant title, chieftain of the village.
What is this Hesea's name?
That's going to test me, isn't it? Let me go to my highlighted version of the module and scroll down very quickly. That's his fucking name. But he does give you a name. And he says, our patrols will find you. It will only be a matter of time.
I backhand him with my tiny hand. Stick to the question.
He laughs a lot.
What?
Says, "You can't do anything to me, you little pipsqueak."
That's true. It won't be me that you need to be worrying about. It's my friends over there and their axes. Or hammers.
Oh,
Fuck.
my giant vein spear, yeah.
I unlimber my flaming hammer.
He says, Hesea Greganor will make personal trophies of you all.
I look forward to that. Sitting upon his mantle, gazing at your demise. What are you doing here?
This is our village. It has always been our village.
It is known.
It is known. You are right.
This is the way.
Yes. We have been here for hundreds of years. Beyond my lifetime, this village has been here. But we have been asked to train other giants from afar to send to the Storm Tyrant.
Where is this storm tyrant you speak of?
Further south, where the mountains become less hospitable to us, where the fire giants are.
South.
Yes.
I look at anybody here. Do they recognize that sort of land?
Well,
I do not.
No, from the sounds of it, Barrent has certainly been much further north.
Aye.
Yeah, which could be south from here, but north from where we were before.
Oh, that's a really good point. That's right. Yes.
Wait. I'm looking for some clarification here. Are we not on the back of a giant turtle? On
No,
a circle of land.
he's definitely not shiny enough. Oh, that wasn't a turtle, that was a crab.
What are you talking about? How can I go north and end up south?
You haven't played the Reign of Winter campaign, obviously, Barrent.
I have not. Don't like winter.
Well, I think we've got one major question. If you want, if you answer this correctly, then I will let you live. What is the best way to disperse and get rid of your town?
He says you would need to kill us all. We will never leave. This is our town.
Have you heard of the name Narok?
All right, make another intimidation roll, Terry.
It's just an inquiry.
I can't believe it. It's just, I wasn't even threatening. I lowered my voice and everything.
Look, the rest of you think Terry, again, he wasn't, Terry made a pretty piss poor performance, worse than anything else. But the giant does start breaking out in a bit of a sweat because the giant killer.
Yes. He is coming for you all.
And in the background, you hear this boogie, woogie, 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 woogie.
I look up and scream, "Oh, it's Narok!"
He starts sharpening his knife. It's my carving knife.
Let's.
Does anybody else have any questions?
Oh no, he passes his will save, so he doesn't have a heart attack. So no, he's still there, but he's shaking a little.
I look at Terry. Well, you're asking the questions. I'm here for the end of the show.
Is your chieftain a frost giant?
And he looks almost insulted by that. Of course, the Hesea is the best of us.
Where does the Hesea dwell?
The big longhouse. Where else?
In the his house.
Before he goes to Valhalla. Do you have any small folk captive?
Aye, there's many small folk captive. We have a variety that we use here to assist us.
Assist you in what?
Be it mining, growing food, general cleaning duties.
What do you mine?
We need some ore. How else do we get our weapons? We don't have a huge need for it, but there's a little bit that's done, and occasionally we use your folk for such purposes.
And is that the caves to the north of your town?
To the north?
To is it east? Where's I got? Well, against the hillside.
He said, our caves are not far from here. They are at the lower end of the village.
What are the caves into the hillside at the top end of the village?
He says that is where our frost drakes live.
Okay. Do you have any family in the town? A wife?
Yes.
Children? Well, know this before you perish. They will die beneath my blade. Kill him!
Okay. Well, who kills him?
Not me.
Is that what you were hanging around for, Dahlgren?
Well, yeah, I had hearts fit out, so. Oh,
Zombie's gone. Okay.
another zombie.
Okay. So I think you're going to know your hit dice, which is probably there, Von Aston, if you're creating a brand new one.
Already all calced in.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. I think we can just assume that one is dead if that is the case.
Lunch.
And noting the time, we can leave it there when it's probably ready for you guys to do your watches, but we can do that next week. Camping out in the sanctum.
Just on that, I want to cast Nap Stack on everyone. It reduces the amount of uninterrupted sleep or rest everyone needs, to 2 hours instead of 8. And every additional 2 hours counts as another day of rest.
That's awesome.
Gotta love necromancy. Sleep of the dead.
But that won't change the time that Dolgan will get his spells back. But yes, I understand for all other reasons they'll be rested. You guys will be rested, rather.
Yep.
But that won't happen just yet because we'll have to get to watches.
But it will happen.
Yeah.
For some of us.
Everyone get in the cube. Who wants to be in the cube?
Yeah, I get in the cube.
I am.
Cube.
No cube for me.
The cube is just.
I am the cutest.
The cube sees all.